Well, thank you both for letting me come in and talk to you this morning. I'm really excited to find out about this new season. I think when we ended at the last season, guys were on top of the pyramid. Tell me, what can we look forward to in this new season?
I'm going to marry off Gladys.
Yeah.
I'm going to marry off that girl.
You are
To
selling
my
her.
satisfaction.
I guess you're buying a duke more
I'm
than
buying
you're
a duke.
selling the daughter.
Yeah, I don't think of it as selling my daughter.
You're trading her for status.
Which she needs to survive in this world that is not set up for women. And also, you need it too for business.
I like
George
this.
is not happy about it.
I like this dynamic between the two of you already. Because I was going to say, the dynamic of your characters, I mean, obviously, like you just talking now, she sees this as an opportunity for Gladys.
That's right.
And I'm interested for your character as well. I know he kind of is leaning towards wanting her to find love in this marriage. Tell me how that kind of intersects this season.
Yeah, I mean, I think for George, and I think the blind spot that he doesn't struggles to understand all season with Bertha is that they have a love match, right? That's the source of the strength of their marriage, and I think the source of both of their strength as individuals is this relationship that is truly fulfilling for both of them. And so the idea that she's going to force Gladys into a situation where she's deprived of that, I think that's something that George genuinely does not understand. And it's a struggle. It creates real friction between them.
Yes, it does. And Bertha doesn't see that she understands what is required to sustain a loving marriage for a long period of time, and she doesn't think Gladys has hit on it yet. And she believes that there is a relationship she will grow into and have power and influence in the world, which Bertha also understands women do not have.
Yeah.
And in order to have that in the world and have maybe a more fulfilling life in the long term, that's what Bertha's looking for.
Yeah.
I'm interested, the past season it seems like it's been like the Russells versus the outside world. Is this season more like the drama's coming from inside the house type of
I think
situation?
that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, I think it's also both. I mean, they have external battles as well.
Yeah, certainly.
Particularly as George tries to build a transcontinental railroad. But yeah, it's very fraught. It's an action-packed season.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stakes are high for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, one thing that obviously our fans at Playboy love is seeing all the theater people who get to pop into the show. And I wanted to ask, who or why do you think it is so popular? Because I know when I talk to actors and I always ask if you could do any show or whatever, they're like, oh, just give me like 2 episodes on the Gilded Age. That's all I want. What is it about, especially New York theater actors, that it just they love or want to be on this show so badly?
It's like being in the Broadway corridor.
Yeah.
When you're in the club, when you're doing a show, it's like the most New York you ever feel, right?
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like you're a real artist in New York when you're working that Broadway scene. You see everybody at the Glass House and Joe Allen, and
Yeah.
and so it feels like that. I think
Totally.
it just feels like if you walk into our set, it's like you're doing a Broadway show.
Yeah.
And it is also crazy to be in a room with
Yeah.
like every Tony winner of
Yes.
of the last like 20 years.
Yeah.
It's kind of like this
Great
is,
stories.
and everybody's I mean, people don't smoke.
They've all
anymore,
worked
but it's like
together,
they're really,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like imagine everybody sounds like
I
this.
played her
It's
mother
like-
20 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. It's really fun.
Is there any Broadway person who has not been on the show that you're like, oh, I would love to see them come on?
I'm sure I can't.
I mean, Kara Actor, I might be mispronouncing her name, but she's been Tony nominated, I think, for the last 4 years. She's incredible.
Carrie Young?
Carrie Young.
Carrie Young,
Carrie
yes.
Young.
Carrie
She's
Young.
great.
Yeah.
She's in.
Kara
Yeah, she's
Actor.
in our
Fun.
Steppenwolf show, Purpose, right now. No, she was. Did you see?
She's like I've seen her do
she's
like
amazing.
3 different shows, I think. I don't know. She's just incredibly good. She's like
She's incredible.
Yeah,
I
and I
agree.
would love to have her on our show.
Well, getting into theater, that obviously the Tonys are coming up for us.
Yeah.
What have you seen of this season? Have you been able to see much of this season? Is there any standouts of performances or just productions you've really fell in love with?
I have to say, I'm embarrassed to say that I was away for 6 months, and then I have 2 small children. And when I came back, my husband went to work, and we have not seen anything. We have not seen anything. This season.
I don't like to watch it until it airs. I like to wait. So
Oh, we're talking about theater.
Broadway, the
Broadway
season.
shows.
what am I need my brain is broken.
It's okay.
We've been doing this for like half an hour.
I know, but we haven't done press in a long time.
All right. Broadway shows.
Have you seen any Broadway shows,
No,
Morgan?
Same.
Same. We
I
got
don't,
little
I don't live in the
kids.
city. I live in.
Yeah, we're
I live
upstate.
here.
So we're gonna do better next year.
Absolutely. Well, going back to your characters, I'm always interested, especially for people who do a show like The Gilded Age, and you guys leave for about a year at a time and you come back. Is it hard, or what tools do you use to find those characters again? I mean, I'm sure there's help with like costumes stuff, but how do you like refine or rediscover these characters again when you step back in?
It's so hard. I say it's like putting on a wet bathing suit. It's like I know it's my bathing suit, but it just doesn't feel right. It feels a little weird. And I was 48 hours. I was on the set of White Lotus, and 48 hours later I started on Gilded Age because they had already been in production. And they put me in my pajamas because they didn't have my dresses ready. So that was like, okay, good, pajamas. I had no idea where I was and what I was doing. And the only thing you can ask for is time. And I just said, I just need more time. I just need more chances at the scene. I just need to talk more out loud in front of people because I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah. And they gave me time, thankfully. I got a little extra time to get those scenes down. But, it's TV, so it's TV time. Wasn't that much time.
Yeah.
So I'm afraid to see it.
What about for you, Maury?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't know. It's there now, I think. Like I think that the trick is that you reach for what you remember of who this person was, and then you go, well, that sounds like it, but it doesn't feel like it yet. And so then you keep groping around until it actually comes back together, and it takes a minute. It's
and the channel, I was saying that Merritt Weaver, when she came to the set this year, she was like, I just realized the channel is really narrow. And I said, that's exactly right. That's a great way to put it. The channel for the show is here, and you feel if you're a little too big or a little too small and you're not filling up the space.
Yeah.
And so you got to find the pocket,
Yeah.
It's tricky.